Ladies and gentlemen, history enthusiasts and curious minds, welcome back to another exciting video. Today, we delve into the life and legacy of one of history's most remarkable and inspiring figures, a true exemplar of courage and resilience. Of course, I'm talking about the one and only King Baldwin IV. In a time when kingdoms clashed and empires crumbled, King Baldwin IV emerged as a beacon of strength, wisdom, and determination. His story is one of unwavering leadership, defying the odds, and forging a lasting legacy that continues to inspire today. Join us as we embark on a journey through the annals of history to uncover the incredible life of King Baldwin IV. From his ascent to the throne at a young age to his valiant efforts in the face of adversity, we'll explore the triumphs and challenges that defined his reign. We'll also dive into the fascinating world of the Crusades, a turbulent era that shaped Baldwin's destiny and tested his mettle as a ruler. You won't want to miss the epic battles and the enduring legacy of this medieval monarch. So whether you're a history buff or simply looking for an inspiring story, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join us on this incredible journey back in time. Now, get ready to discover the remarkable life and enduring legacy of King Baldwin IV, right here on Volumes of Origin. King Baldwin IV, also known as Baldwin the Leper, was born on July 15, 1161, in the city of Jerusalem. He was a member of the illustrious House of Anjou, which had strong ties to the Kingdom of Jerusalem through his mother, Queen Agnes, and his grandmother, Queen Melisende. His paternal lineage can be traced to the renowned Crusader and King of Jerusalem, Baldwin II. His father, Amalric I of Jerusalem, was a prominent monarch in the kingdom, known for his diplomatic skills and military campaigns in the Holy Land. Baldwin's family background was deeply entwined with the politics and power struggles of the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which was established during the First Crusade. His family had a long history of involvement in the region's affairs, and this heritage would play a crucial role in the shaping of his destiny. At a young age, Baldwin's parents recognized his potential to become the next king, despite his diagnosis of leprosy, and so they groomed him for rulership. His upbringing was characterized by the challenges posed by his illness, yet his royal lineage and the support of his family ensured his place in the line of succession. As he grew older, his determination and resilience would be put to the test as he ascended to the throne and faced the complex political landscape of the Kingdom of Jerusalem during a very critical period in its history. The Holy Land was home to the Crusader states, which included the Kingdom of Jerusalem, where Baldwin was born. These states were remnants of the First Crusade, established by European Christian nobles and knights who sought to secure and govern territory in the Levant. The presence of these Crusader states formed a precarious balance between Christian rule and the surrounding Islamic territories. Islamic opposition loomed large during this period. The Muslim world was represented primarily by the Seljuk Empire, and later the Ayyubid dynasty, led by the formidable figure of Salah ad-Din, more commonly known as Saladin. Saladin's determination to reclaim the Holy Land from the Crusaders ignited a series of military conflicts and power struggles that would define the era. His capture of Jerusalem in 1187, particularly the loss of the city to a Muslim ruler, sent shockwaves throughout the Christian world. Religious tensions added another layer of complexity. Jerusalem was a city of immense religious importance for Christians, Jews, and Muslims alike. For Christians, it held the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, believed to be the site of Christ's crucifixion and resurrection. Jewish people revered the Western Wall as a remnant of the sacred temple, while Muslims considered the Al-Aqsa Mosque within the city to be the third holiest site in Islam. Control over Jerusalem was, therefore, not just a political matter, but a religious imperative, intensifying the stakes in regional conflicts. Within the Christian community in the Holy Land, internal strife was common. Latin Christians, or Western Christians, often clashed with Greek Orthodox Christians, or Eastern Christians, creating divisions that weakened the Crusader states and made them susceptible to external threats. These divisions complicated the political landscape and made unity among the Christian rulers elusive. When King Amalric I of Jerusalem had passed away, his death left a power vacuum in the kingdom, as there was no immediate male heir to take the throne. This situation set the stage for an unexpected twist. Baldwin's mother, Agnes of Courtenay, was determined to see her son become king. She recognized his potential despite his illness, and as regent, she wielded significant influence in the kingdom. Agnes skillfully navigated the intricate web of alliances and rivalries within the kingdom's nobility. She garnered support from key figures who saw Baldwin's intelligence, determination, and political acumen as valuable assets for the kingdom's future. Baldwin received an early education in statesmanship, preparing him for the responsibilities of kingship. His family, advisors, and teachers worked tirelessly to equip him for the role he would soon inherit. And so, in 1174, at just 13 years old, with leprosy gnawing at his body, Baldwin IV was crowned King of Jerusalem, making him one of the most unique and tragic monarchs in the history of the Crusader states. Leprosy, also known as Hansen's disease, is a chronic infectious disease caused by the bacterium Mycobacterium leprae. It primarily affects the skin, peripheral nerves, and in severe cases can lead to disfigurement and disability. It primarily spreads through respiratory droplets, and its incubation period can be quite long, ranging from a few months to several years. Symptoms can include skin lesions, numbness or loss of sensation in affected areas, muscle weakness, and in severe cases, disfigurement of the face, limbs, and extremities. Historically, leprosy was not only a physical ailment, but also carried immense social and cultural stigma. Sufferers of leprosy were often isolated from their communities, leading to a life of exclusion and suffering. Leprosy is one of the oldest known diseases, with evidence of its presence dating back thousands of years. It's also mentioned in ancient texts, including the Bible, where it's referred to as Tzareth. In 1177, King Baldwin IV of Jerusalem and Philip Alsace, who had recently arrived on a pilgrimage, planned an alliance with the Byzantine Empire for a naval attack on Egypt. But none of these plans came to fruition. Instead, Philip decided to join Raymond III of Tripoli's expedition to attack the Saracen stronghold of Harim in northern Syria. A large Crusader army, the Knights of Hospitaller, and many Knights Templar followed him. This left the Kingdom of Jerusalem with very few troops to defend its various territories. Meanwhile, Saladin was planning his own invasion of Jerusalem from Egypt. When he was informed of the expedition north, he wasted no time in organizing a raid and invaded the kingdom with an army of some 21,000 to 30,000 men. Learning of Saladin's plans, Baldwin left Jerusalem with, according to William of Tyre, only 375 knights to attempt a defense at Ascalon. But Baldwin was stalled there by a detachment of troops sent by Saladin. Saladin left part of his army to besiege Gaza and a smaller force at Ascalon and marched northward with the rest. Pressing forward from Jerusalem, Saladin assumed that Baldwin wouldn't pursue him. He launched attacks on Ramla, Lydda, and Arsuf, dispersing his army widely for pillaging and foraging, as he perceived Baldwin as a non-threatening force. Unbeknownst to Saladin, the troops he left to control the king were inadequate, and both Baldwin and the Templars were en route to intercept him before he could reach Jerusalem. Under Baldwin's leadership, the Christian forces pursued the Muslims along the coast, eventually cornering them at Montjesard, near Ramla. Saladin's baggage train encountered difficulties, reportedly stuck, potentially due to a small stream north of Tel Asafi, which, in November, could have been plowed up and muddy, hindering its progress. This unforeseen circumstance caught Saladin completely off guard. His army was in disarray, with a portion delayed by the mired baggage train and another scattered into raiding parties across the countryside. Fatigued horses and the need for some men to retrieve weapons from the baggage train added to the chaos. In response, King Baldwin ordered the relic of the true cross to be raised before the troops. Despite his aggressive leprosy, the teenage king was assisted from his horse and, kneeling before the cross, fervently prayed for victory. Rising to cheers from his moved troops, he prepared to face the enemy. The army of Jerusalem attacked the hastily assembled Muslim forces, inflicting substantial casualties. King Baldwin, fighting with bandaged hands to conceal his sores, actively participated in the thick of the battle. Effective command on the Egyptian side fell to Saladin's nephew, Taqi ad-Din, who launched an attack while Saladin organized his guard. Saladin's forces found themselves swiftly overwhelmed, and Saladin narrowly escaped capture, reportedly on a racing camel. The true numbers of King Baldwin's forces are impossible to estimate, since the Christian sources refer only to knights. Modern historians generally deem the number of troops to have been around 80 Templars and 375 knights for less than 500 armored heavy cavalry, as well as 2,500 to 4,000 infantry and archers. One of King Baldwin IV's most enduring legacies is his ability to inspire. His courage in the face of adversity serves as a beacon of hope and resilience for those facing challenges. His story demonstrates that leadership transcends physical limitations. His foresight and commitment to stability in the Kingdom of Jerusalem led to the secure succession of his sister Sabila's son, Baldwin V. This move aimed to prevent political turmoil and secure the future of the Christian Crusader states. Baldwin's reign has become emblematic of the larger Crusades, symbolizing the ongoing struggle for control of Jerusalem and the Holy Land. His life represents the complex and enduring nature of this historical period. Baldwin IV's reign is well documented in historical records, providing valuable insights for historians and scholars. But his life and legacy continue to be studied, enriching our understanding of the Crusades and the challenges faced by rulers of this time. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our journey through the incredible life and legacy of King Baldwin IV of Jerusalem. His story of courage, leadership, and resilience in the face of adversity continues to inspire us today. If you found this video entertaining and inspiring, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow history enthusiasts. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode of fascinating historical tales right here on Volumes of Origin. Once again, thank you for joining us. And remember, history is not just about the past. It's a source of wisdom and inspiration for the present and future.